to play a game.
No getting into the lab until you've cleared security. Unless you're a grub, then you just tunnel in.
Welcome back, guys, to my insane difficulty walkthrough here on Gears of War Judgment, showing you how to get all 3 stars on the Declassified missions as well. This is the R&D labs section.
Inside the lab, the fire suppression system had gone active. Our eyes and lungs filled with flame-away aerosol. That didn't make the fighting any easier.
Now here you can see there's a switch on this catwalk around to the right that you can actually pull to trigger an electrical current that will kill any of the locusts that are in the immediate area there. It's not the most effective trap to use. There's also another switch similar to this around to the left flank where there is also a mulcher you can pick up that we'll grab a little bit later in this playthrough. But getting back to the Declassified mission challenge in this one, basically the challenge is another vision challenge where your vision is distorted. This time it's not dust, it is toxic fumes created by apparently a fire suppression unit or system in this area. So in this case you're going to have a very dark black border around your vision and distortion, a distortion effect as well. Now the other thing that's available for you is in the center of this room. There is actually a Nasher turret that you can pick up and plant. It's not the most practical area to have a turret available because by the time you get to it you've pretty much cleared out the whole area anyway. But I guess it's okay for some of the locusts that will spawn from the next room and that will charge in to attack. But yeah, you're going to be facing, you know, Cantus, you're going to be facing grubs, drones, boomers, butchers. All of those kind of guys in this area, and you'll have a ton of them as soon as you come in. So basically, yeah, you're gonna have to, you know, get your grenades, pick up your ink grenades if you can get lucky and get them off of Cantus, all that good stuff. But it's not the hardest to get through here. You can see that second lever down here that we can pull as well. And we kill absolutely 0 locust with that one because there's almost none left here. There will be a few more that spawn from a grub hole in that next room. So I'm just going to sit back here and try and pick them off with this mulcher. I think there is actually a grinder coming through from that other area, so you can hopefully pick them off from safety back here on this other side of the room, and we get our 3rd star there, which is pretty awesome. And I'm just making sure that that we're picking off the last of these locusts back in that other room, and then we can move through. And once you move through to the other room, your vision will return to normal, thankfully. I'm not a huge fan of these declassified challenges where your vision goes all blurry, all this dust and stuff like that, but there is a pretty cool one towards the end of the campaign, which is basically a strong wind that blows you around the map, and that is actually a pretty cool effect that does kind of definitely add to the challenge here. And we've got a last grinder here. And we finally take him out with a little bit of assistance from Ink and the Nasher turret there as well. And you can always tell when you're getting towards the end of the section when these guys start charging you, because that pretty much means that they're the last few guys alive.
Man, the lab looks different from the last time I was here.
You work here?
I helped test some prototype weapons. Professor Elliot had a crush on me.
Oh, okay.
You gotta love some of the dialogue in this. There is kind of a dry sense of humor in this particular Gears Judgment, particularly from Paddock, and you'll see that a little bit later when we do Paddock's testimony in the campaign. Anyway, guys, that is all 3 stars on insane difficulty. Declassified mission done on the R&D lab section of the campaign. We'll be moving on to Monroe Commons in the next video. Hope you're enjoying. Please remember to rate and comment. For now, Super Jim out. Thanks for
Its
watching.
restraints are still in place. There should be a button around here.
Right? That's our beacon.
These units are tough, durable, and they can cloak. You'll grow to love it. I thought he could cloak.
Not on Academy grounds. Anti-cloaking fields. We'll have to protect it on the way out.
Bot, can you take us out of here?